Hello everyone, in my last video I mentioned the mental boxes into which I think Wade Wilson puts his female admirers. I talked about his interaction with Kelly as a mother or big sister and his brief attempt to mimic Boy Scout or folk hero values. I showed how he attempted to convert her into a lover, as it is relatively easier for his poorly developed personality to sustain. And I mentioned Jesse being in his mental box of food or ranch dressing. In today's video, I will explain a bit more, also touching on his last intimate relationships before his most recent incarceration, to give us more of a background for patterns. But before all of that, let's address this question. This question came up in my comments section, which I appreciated, as it takes a bit of courage to publicly express an unpopular thought, even when the person is somewhat protected by anonymity. I think we all agree Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz can be classified as victims of Wade Wilson. I do not consider Jesse a victim of Wade Wilson. My first thought is about the limitations to the binary associations between perpetrator bad versus victim good or innocent. Time and again, we've seen famous cases where being persuaded or conditioned to commit acts against society absolves no one of consequences. It is perfectly feasible to come across a situation in which two or more abnormally flawed people do inappropriate things with and to each other. Wade is an abnormally flawed person, and so is Jesse, in my opinion. He uses her for convenience, and she uses him to live out a bad boy fantasy. And both have worked together to trick other people out of money, pun intended where applicable. Secondly, Jessie seems lucid and safe. We hear evidence of her performing her daily living activities with no need for support. She showers, uses the toilet, has a work routine, schedules meetings, deals with bank calls and money transfers, and has handled the administrative steps to acquire a power of attorney. All of this in the complete absence of duress or forced necessity. We have no evidence of her expressing any fear of Wade or potential harm from Wade. In other words, she clearly demonstrates a capacity to understand circumstances and events and right from wrong. And she has always had the freedom to not get involved or to stop being involved in Wade's activities. Thirdly, Jessie voluntarily initiated contact with Wade as a fully informed adult. It would be impossible for this lucid and free person to have watched Wilson on trial and then act on her attraction without knowing what he was on trial for and against what specific population his crimes had been committed. Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz were not similarly informed nor forewarned. Lastly, I see Jessie, in as little as 2 to 3 months, voluntarily moving into the murkier, misogynistic depths of her personality by using physical violence against another woman as content for a shared fantasy with Wade.
The road to justice can be long. It has been 5 years since Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz were brutally murdered in Cape Coral. Their killer, Wade Wilson, has been sitting on death row since his conviction last August. Today was a new chapter in his appeals process. The Night Beat's Maddie Heron joins us now live in studio.
Maddie, you learned prison is not keeping Wilson out of trouble.
Yeah, Emma, Russ, that's exactly right. Since Wade Wilson joined Florida's death row roster back in August, he has received at least 10 violations. You can see them here, and that is according to the Florida Department of Corrections. Let's take a look at some of these. There are several reports of disobeying regulations and disobeying order. You see here October 25th, 2024. Just a few weeks later, again, disobeying order 1107. That's November 7th of 2024. And a few weeks later, there was a charge for not a charge, but a violation for unauthorized use of drugs. And then most recently, here on December 9th of 2024, the misuse of state property.
Everybody in fucking jail is impulsive. The fuck's that got to do with me? And so it doesn't mean I'm always perfect, but Jesus Christ, it doesn't mean you have to take away like my fucking...
Yeah, no, that's not right. That's definitely not right.
You can't like violate my rights. You can't like fucking... This is like cruel. It's gonna become a thing where it's like becomes cruel and unusual like punishment. Like absolutely.
Okay,
So,
well,
there's like a lot of shit.
I'm going to contact who I need. So give me, who's your lawyer's information? So first and foremost, I know, let's start with that, Mila.
His name is Lee Hollander, and his number is... That's his cell phone.
Okay.
Now listen,
Okay.
he's gonna listen. He's an old lazy bitch. He's gonna be like, well, I can't do anything that the jail's doing. He's just gonna. But you need to explain to him. Well, they're not talking about keeping him there for a day or two, and they also said he's not so. Well, they're talking about keeping him there for months, and with nothing, with no phone, with no. If he gives you some bullshit response, you're just gonna have to press past him or do something.
Different to Jesse in this conversation, when the average person hears Wade Wilson say, "I'm not always perfect," or "I'm not perfect," although it's undeniably true, it still feels objectionable somehow. This is because when disturbed people like Wilson say that, their intention is to communicate that nobody's perfect. And if nobody's perfect, all of us are the same, including our faults. It's as if someone said, birds have bills or beaks and lay eggs. Therefore, all animals that seem to have bills or beaks and lay eggs are birds. It's simply not true. As with most things, flaws lay on a spectrum across the human population, but they will only lead to heinous outcomes like brutal femicide for a pathological minority. So while none of us is perfect, and Wade Wilson is also not perfect, he and we are not the same. This is perhaps most visible in his relationship patterns. His publicly available history presents decayed and strained family relationships, both older and more recent ones. Registers of healthy long-term platonic connections are not readily available. Even his alleged gang ties are at best poor, including a severe beating Wade supposedly suffered as punishment for homoeroticism. If this is true, this source of tension will continue, as Wade's sexuality has a highly opportunistic aspect, and he also has a history of chronic disobedience. When free, his intimate relationships seem to reveal a history of quick, unstable connections, opportunism, and violence, especially against women. His first documented charge for sexual battery and kidnapping was in 2015. The public data regarding 2019 seems to show an interesting set of occurrences. Early in that year, before the double murders, Wade wildly ended a 6 to 7 month relationship with then-girlfriend Kelly. Despite having no job or financial stability, he made a positive enough initial impression on Kelly and her family, leading to quick cohabitation. The relationship steadily degraded as Wade inevitably continued his drug use and id-driven behavior. In the following clip of an interview between J.D. DeLay and Kelly, she reports verbal and emotional abuse, isolation from his social circle, and one altercation in which she punched Wade and threw a coffee table at him after he kicked down a bathroom door. She goes on to describe the final episode of violence between them at the end of the relationship on February 18th, 2019. As you listen, please take note of the placating behavior she identifies, plus Wade's immediate transition to another intimate connection, even as he abandons Kelly.
Initially, it started off that he was agreeing to go to rehab, and we drove down to Boynton Beach to take him to a rehab, and he chickened out. And we sat in the park, and he made a few phone calls. Sorry. And agreed to go to a rehab. We had just had to find one. His parents had cut him off. He didn't have insurance anymore. And then, like, randomly, he was like, oh, I found a place in the Keys, which is like 3 hours from where I lived. And I was like, great, I cannot get you down there. That's really far. So it just, he took my phone, and we were just driving around. I didn't have any gas. I didn't have any money. I didn't get paid till later, like in the week. And he tried to pawn my laptop. He tried to sell a bunch of my other stuff. Pawn shops didn't want it. They were like, no, dude, this is cracked, like whatever. And I got out of the car because we had gotten in a verbal argument, and my parents only lived like a mile from where we were. So I was just going to walk to their house. No phone. I don't care. I'm like, I'm going to go walk to my parents' house. You can take my car to the keys. I don't care. My mom called because this was the day before my birthday. So she was calling me and was like, probably going to wish me a happy birthday. He told me to get back in the car and to buckle my seatbelt. So I did. And that's when he started strangling me. I almost blacked out twice. And when I read that that's how he killed those girls, I don't know why he didn't do it to me. But yeah, he strangled me. He bit my face. I had a huge bruise on my face. He bit my ear. And then, sorry, my dog just brought something. And then I don't know where he got a pocket knife, but he pulled a pocket knife out and he pushed me. I'm 5'9", and he pushed me onto the floorboard of my car. I do not fit in that small area. So he pushed me onto the floorboard and used the pocket knife to cut my shirt and my sports bra off, and used it and tied it around my hands and my face, and was like punching me until I got down completely. And so I just like stayed down there on the floorboard for probably an hour while he drove around trying to figure out how to get money. He turned off the AC in the car. I was hot, I was sweating, I was crying because I was like, this, like, what the hell? I thought this person loved me. And eventually, can you please go away? Eventually it got dark. He told me that he could either tie me to a tree and leave me there and take my car, or, he could tie me up in the back of my car. And I was like, at first, I thought, the tree sounds great. Like, leave me alone. And he was like, well, yeah, if I do that, I'm going to knock you out. Like, I'm going to hit you until you pass out. And I was like, oh, never mind. So I opted to be tied up in the back of the car, I guess. So I didn't know where we were. It was dark. I knew we went over some railroad tracks, and I grew up in Lake Worth area, so I knew, can you stop? Goodness. That we were near a park. So he told me to get out of the car and get in the back seat, but don't look at where I am. So when I got in the back, he pulled my shorts off and sexually assaulted me a couple times. And then came around the other side and used all of the laundry that I had in my car to tie my arms and legs and cover my mouth and eyes. He used some trash bags to tie my arms and legs together, so like the circulation was being cut off really bad. He slammed the door on the other side, which ended up breaking my foot. I just remember screaming like from a scary movie because it hurt so bad. And then he proceeded to cover me with dirty laundry and go to McDonald's, got a drink, got some food, sold my phone to some guy for $50. And I wanted so bad to like bang on the window, but I figured he would probably kill me if I did that. All I could think about was that my birthday was the next day, and my friends and family aren't going to know what happened to me, and they're not going to find me. I'm going to die. And this is how it's going to end. After a couple hours, I was annoying enough in crying because the pain in my hands and feet was so bad that he undid my feet, and then eventually undid my hands and allowed me to lay the other direction, so my head was on the passenger side. And we pulled over. I think he got gas or something, and he took the gag out of my mouth, and that's when he realized that he had busted my lip open and I had a bloody nose, and he started crying and freaking out, and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like, I can't believe I did that to you. So I was just trying to like placate him, and I was like, it's okay, like, we got an argument, it's fine. So he let me lay on the seat. I wasn't bound anymore. And he let me put some clothes on. And I knew we were in the Keys. I could smell the salt water. I had lived down there before. I knew where we were. And he said that he was meeting up with somebody. So I convinced him to let me sit in the front seat because I said, if I'm tied up in the back of the car, it's not going to look very good when we go meet up with somebody. So he let me sit in the front. The girl made eye contact with me. She knew something was wrong. I was covered in blood. Like, there's no way that she didn't. But when we got to where we were going, he got out of the car and grabbed his backpack and left with the girl and handed me my car keys. And I drove home 3 hours going like 120 miles an hour.
On October 7th of 2019, Wade went on to murder two strangers, first strangling Christine Melton in her sleep after a sexual encounter, and then stealing her car. He then came across Diane Ruiz, who he also strangled, battered, and ran over with the stolen car. Next, he drove over to his girlfriend Mila's spa to meet her. This is a clip of the phone call between Wade and Mila, in which they speak about that meeting. It takes place on the heels of his arrest for the murder of Christine Milton. Mila refers to the public beating she suffered at Wilson's hands, directly after he finished murdering Diane Ruiz. Based on the quick succession of his actions, beginning the previous night, some people have reasonably speculated that Mila could have been a third death if she had gotten into the car with him.
I'm going to make one more call and I'll be done. All right.
Please hold.
Huh?
Please wait while your call is being connected. Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Wilson.
an inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse, your current balance is $5.15. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello?
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby girl. How are you?
Me too.
Hey, baby. Will you be able to put money on so I can eat, though? Can you do that for me?
No, I'm doing that. Don't worry.
All right. Well, listen. Hold on. Can you do that right now, though? Because here's.
I have a credit. Wait.
Oh.
I actually stuck at my spa. They have my Hellcat, and they seized it. So
They did?
Yeah. The decal shoes are in my car.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Did you rape them? Tell me the truth.
No. Fuck no. Hell no. No.
Did you put your dick in them or no?
No.
They're saying that you did both of them.
No, they did. Who's saying that? Who?
Me down. You.
Who? The media? Yeah, that's not true. That's not true, baby. I
Did
didn't
you
do
put
that.
your dick in both of them? Oh,
No.
my God. What?
No, neither one. But they're saying that though. I guess they're saying that though. Of course they're gonna. Baby, they're gonna say that, but they're gonna do a kiss. And they're gonna find out that's not true. That's really not true, baby. I promise.
Either one of those girls.
No, I didn't fuck either one of those girls. I just killed them. I didn't fuck them.
Can you? You need to stop saying that, Wade. I'm worried about you a little bit.
Okay, baby. Listen, can I tell you something though, love? Baby, can I please? I know you're worried about me.
Please tell me everything. Yes.
I will. Okay. Well, no, I was gonna say, once I'm done with this phone, I'm gonna pass it down to the guys that are next to me, and then I'm gonna get it back. So I'll be able to call you again later. But here's what I was gonna do: is the kiosk. Like I got my arms through a fucking door, and I'm using these machines. The kiosk is coming.
Your arms through a door. You can't even have
Listen,
the phone in your hand.
It's in my hand, but I have to grab it through the door and pull it through the little hole in the door. Yeah. But listen, I'm getting the kiosk next, and on the kiosk, I can put my Canteen order in. So that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to ask you.
The problem is I have no idea where my credit card is.
Oh, Jesus.
Even if I put my credit card into the machine,
yeah,
I don't know how it would do. I have no vehicle. I'm at the spa. Like, literally, like, I know I have resources, but I'm kind of a strong stick, and I don't like to use them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting here at the spa.
No, I know, baby. You're cool. So, but today's the last day to order, and you order Tuesday, and I get it on Friday today.
Well, then what time do I have until?
You have until 12 o'clock if you can do it.
Then you better check it at 11. So,
well, listen, here's what I can do. I can go ahead and put my order in right now, and it'll let me put my order in, and then you just put the money on, and it'll take the money off tomorrow.
It's not. I'll just.
Is that okay? So I can go ahead and put
I still have a good 4 hours to do this, so we're fine.
Can I tell you the website name and stuff, and give you my number?
Well, yeah. Hold on.
Okay, baby. So, baby, they see.
You still have my body fucked up.
I know. My body's still fucked up, too.
You still fucked me up a little bit. Like,
I know.
Did you not see how much blood came out of my system when you punched me?
Yes, I'm sorry, baby. I was trying. That was an intense punch. I didn't even mean, baby. I didn't even.
Trying to knock me out. I'm like,
no, baby. I was trying.
I'm like, think I have 3 brothers. I have 3 brothers that beat me up my whole life. I can take a fucking punch, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
I thought I could take a punch.
Yeah, no shit, dude. You took that. I'm gonna tell you the truth, baby. You took that punch like a fucking champion.
I hate you.
I know you do, and I hate myself for doing that. But I'll tell you what, you were like Floyd Mayweather taking that punch, baby. You were like Muhammad Ali taking that shit.
But it's not okay. I had 3 brothers. I had to survive 3 brothers growing up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know.
It's not okay that you are punching.
It was not okay. Baby, I was trying to talk to you and tell you, like, what happened, basically. And
everybody thinks that by the time, like, nobody really saw you punch me, they just heard it. Everybody thought,
I know. Baby, for some reason when I did it, everybody was looking the other way.
Yeah, and the impact, everybody goes, wow. And then they saw the blood. And then they go, wow. Like,
yeah, I know. Hold on, baby, write this down real quick. Will you write this shit down?
Yes, I'm writing stuff down right now.
Okay.
What?
All right, it's connectnetwork.com. That's the website. Network.
No, I'm writing this down. Network.
Wait, baby, can I ask you a question?
What?
Is there money on your card already?
No, there's nothing. I still $0.
Okay.
Although we now know Mila conducted these calls to share information with the media, there are 2 things that stand. The first is that victims of intimate partner mistreatment will sometimes use humor and even laughter as a strategy to placate their abusive partner and address sensitive issues. Mila may very well be presenting tools she learned to use with Wade before his most recent incarceration. The second thing is that the seriousness of the public attack was witnessed by other people and warranted police intervention. Her friend testified about it in court.
So you park and he parks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. You get out of your car?
No.
Okay. Does Mia or Miss Martinez get out of her car?
Yes. Mila got out and went to the driver's side window.
What did you see?
She was just trying to get her stuff, and they were having just words back and forth, and then he tried to pull her in the window.
How did she respond?
She started fighting immediately.
What else did she do?
She wound up falling backwards, and then Wade got out of the vehicle after her, but the car wasn't in park. It was actually still rolling, so it almost ran them over. And then he slammed it in park and then went after her immediately. He was ripping her dress off of her. He was pulling her hair. Her extensions were everywhere all over the ground. And then he proceeded to drag her from the parking lot to the stairs, up the stairs. She was holding onto the banister like a monkey, trying to hold on, and he just kept ripping her more and more to the door upstairs.
How tall would you say Miss Martinez is?
I'm only 5'4". She's shorter than me.
About how much would you say she weighed?
She's got to be 125 pounds. She's light, little.
What color hair does she have at
Blonde.
that time? Did anyone else see?
There was a lot of people. There was people walking on the sidewalk. There was a I don't know if it's an upholstery shop or what it was, but design shop on the corner that has open windows, and there was a lawyer office. It was broad daylight.
Did anyone come to her assistance?
It happened so fast, and I immediately called 911.
When you saw them go upstairs towards the spa, what did you see Mr. Wilson do to Miss Montanez?
Instantly, when he punched her, he dragged her from the lower part of the stairs to the upper part of the stairs. He pinned her up against the wall by his hands on her throat, and then he punched her in her face. When he punched her in her face, her nose exploded. And I don't know if it was sirens in the background or the sound or the blood that came out of her nose that spooked him, but he immediately got into the black car and just started taking off.
The difference is stark. On the one hand, we observe her friend's sad recounting of the traumatic event. On the other, we observe Wilson's ability to casually lump the public attack into a 15-minute conversation in which he pressures his battered girlfriend for extra snacks and boasts about his sexual aptitude. From Kelly to Mila, we see a sketch of a violent pattern involving Wade's frustration with boundaries, stolen means of movement, drug use, and physical violence. In a previous video, I go into more detail about how I see Wade's thinking and personality. To keep it brief, I see him as an opportunistic, body-centered pleasure seeker with poor emotional and social development. The further a thing, person, or event is away from his physical body in space or time, the less he genuinely cares. The less likely a person is to satisfy his routine urgency for drugs, food, sex, or attention, the less relevant they become. However, for short periods, he is able to mimic and mirror the more complex emotions, such as compassion, gratitude, and love, the ones he observes in people who are still relevant to his pleasure seeking. I have gone over this more recent intimate relationship history to address Jessie. As the current holder of a power of attorney that grants Wade access to money, extra food, and, in his fantasy, possible physical freedom from incarceration, Jessie is useful to him in his here and now. However, she is not unique, and neither is their connection. As we have seen, Wade's core survival pattern seems to be quickly approaching as a lover before proceeding to use that bond for practical purposes, while the relationship inevitably degrades. Even the crowdfunding on his behalf is not unique. Jessie inherited that task from Kristen. I'll insert that clip here.
You know what I asked the news lady too, Kristen?
What?
I said to her, I said, so is this gonna be on the news tonight? She said, yeah. I said, are you gonna talk about my GoFundMe page? And she said, yeah. She said, this gonna be in the story, the GoFundMe page. So.
Is it really?
It really is. So that's gonna be. Listen, once they put that in the story, it's gonna be huge. Like, Kristen, it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big. GoFundMe page. We're gonna listen. We're gonna start. We're gonna.
And I used the picture of you looking at the beach.
Really nice. Good shit. Listen, they're gonna post it, and as soon as they post it, Kristen, we're gonna get so many people that are gonna go to the page. So many. So, listen, just get ready to be my what's it called? You're like my I don't even know the word for it. You're like my manager. Get ready.
Yeah, you said manager yesterday.
Yeah, you're my manager.
Your sex phone operator manager.
My sex tone operator manager. Listen, your voice is so goddamn sexy. I could just jack my dick, listen to the phone and get off. That's how
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like that.
Simply put, Jessie is the current victorious holder of a grubby, cast-off double-edged sword. In the following clips, I will show how Wade repeats his pattern with Jessie, starting as a superficially passionate and caring lover, before gradually repositioning his non-erotic goals into the focus of their relationship. In as little as 2 to 3 months, his tone becomes distinctly utilitarian. As for Jessie, I will show how, in my opinion, and in the same period of 2 to 3 months, she voluntarily slips down a slide from infatuation with a bad boy archetype to helping with romance fraud, to misusing funds, to conspiracy to money mule, to revealing bilious misogyny. Let's start with telephone clips from the beginning of their relationship. According to her report on another call, Jessie reached out to Wilson on the first day of his trial for the double murders in June of 2024. She's under the impression that they were engaged by the second week of their association. So if PCFP's estimate is correct, the next cluster of conversations occurs relatively early in their connection, when infatuation, fantasy, and facades will be at their strongest. It is also important to note that, although I have edited some redundant speech, these calls occur in the same day or period of the day. In the second call, Wade refers to waiting for 5 minutes before calling Jessie back. Why is this relevant? Well, Wade will start the call alleging that he has been placed in a disciplinary situation bordering on, quote, cruel and unusual punishment, unquote. According to him, that includes only being allowed one 15-minute phone call a week. He then proceeds to have 2 more successive calls with Jessie, a non-essential contact. By non-essential, I mean not for legal advice or a family emergency. But even under this frank abuse of his human rights, he still has the heroic resilience to transition from asking Jessie to blitz his attorneys with complaints about his punishment, to talking about her snuggling with his clothes, to fantasizing about slapping and doing erotic things to Jessie's nether regions, to planning a voice recording for a Build-A-Bear for Jessie on the outside. So we see the same underlying pattern of dishonesty, opportunism, and sexual expression, all nonsensically rubbing shoulders in Wade's speech. But what is the objective reality that Wade is poorly masking from Jessie? He is not a low-level white-collar criminal. His history includes severely disordered behavior, a proven attempt to escape incarceration, and a heinous double murder. He is a bona fide security and safety risk. Additionally, we have heard how morally incompetent and how morally flat he is, to the point of trying to console a battered girlfriend by telling her he only killed 2 other women behind her back, but not sex, heaven forfend, cross his heart, and hope to have a good lie. So the, quote, little situation, unquote, he refers to, leading to the supposed violation of his human rights, is most probably a significant event followed by appropriate disciplinary action involving the temporary suspension of spatial and other privileges. And the administrative decision is not being discussed or negotiated with him, which would really rankle someone as impulsive and authority-averse as Wade. So he complains to the guards, who do not engage. So he complains to his lawyers, revealing that his legal rights and calls are still being respected. But his lawyers defer to the disciplinary judgment of the institution, further suggesting that his punishment is above board. So Wade's next move is to instrumentalize Jessie to pester his lawyers. She essentially becomes an accessory to a felon's tantrum in the face of a consequence. Another thing to note before listening is Jessie's non-response to Wade's open attempts at phone sex. She uses laughter or responds vaguely to his explicit speech. In contrast, she is verbally responsive to the fantasizing he initiates about having children together or, oddly enough, food. There's even actual chemistry as they gasp over chicken nuggets and generous portions of dip. Food will continue to be a genuine point of connection in Wade's mind between him and Jessie. As body-centered and pleasure-obsessed as we know Wade is, all of his appetites are consistently urgent. Jessie underestimates how her obvious sexual incompatibility with Wade means she's on an even faster track to degradation and Wade's emotional indifference. To be fair, it must be acknowledged that phone sex is a unique subset that's not for everyone, as with most sexual practices. Quite a few conventional elements that stimulate arousal will be missing. There is no visual contact, there is no physical contact, there is no smell of the other person. The phone is also a non-sexual accessory for many people. But the main fly on Jesse's milk toast will almost certainly have been the fact that jail phone calls are recorded and that Wade's calls in particular will most likely be listened to, removing the sense of privacy she probably associates with sex. Furthermore, her personal intimacy style may not involve explicit sexual utterances, in person or over the phone. And there's nothing right or wrong with that. The point is her inability to snap into a sexually explicit verbal exchange like Amanda or Joey or Kristen or Breezy or Alexis or Courtney or Haley or Vivian or a host of other admirers will reduce Wade's already short span of superficially affectionate behavior in any romantic relationship. And true to Wade's form, from June to August of 2024, we will witness his increasing indifference to Jessie as a romantic partner, his increasing instrumentalization of her, and the rapid decay in respectful communication and moral boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody else's contact information that I should have that I should try to reach out to help fight this? You think?
Just the lady, the two lawyers, and I don't know who else.
Okay. What I'll probably do is try to call the lawyers first, and then I'm going to shoot Wendy a text message here and see if she can connect. I'm just going to shoot her a text actually right now. How long do you have on the phone right now?
We're good. I'm good.
Okay.
And then,
hi, Wendy.
Just remember, talking to the first
I
lawyer.
am on the phone with Wade right now. He doesn't, let me see. Are you able to connect with me on the phone about this? I'm going to also try to contact his lawyers, as this cannot be standard protocol. And
Jesse, you know what this means, right? If they're trying to keep me here, they don't let people here get fucking visits. So how is any of this right?
I know.
I can't get a visit, I can't use the phone, I can't fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's really messed up.
And to stay in, I'm just doing this right now. This is so fucked up. I'm literally
we're gonna
fucking shaking right now. I'm so beyond pissed off.
Yeah, same, baby.
Saying suicide watch with no clothing,
no food, no canteen, no visits, no phone, no emails, no email access, no phone, no visitation access, no nothing. And baby, you might, if you do call, you might be able to call and ask to talk to. I would start at the jail first, and then if things don't work out, I would go on over to the sheriff's department, the Lee County Sheriff's Office after the jail, after the Lee County jail, and then if we don't get results, then we start pestering the sheriff's office because they ultimately run the jail. You know what I mean?
Kevin said for me to call him back by end of day. He said he was going to try to make some calls. Wendy, I couldn't get on the phone because she's on another call, but I let her know that Lee has not been helpful and that Kevin said he would at least make phone calls.
Right, and I was fucking talking to Lee, and he's like, I finally convinced him, or so he claims, that he'll make some calls to the jail, and he's like, well, it's 3:30 now, so I'll do it in the morning. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, I fucking can't with these people. I fucking
no wonder he fucking lost.
I'm like, my heart is racing. I was sassy with him too, and I was trying my best to keep my cool, and I'll tell you when we have more time with it, but I was arguing with him, politely, not trying to be mean, but I'm like, this is your job, and you're being fucking paid a lot of goddamn money
because
to fucking
everything
be a lawyer.
Because all his fucking answers are, no matter in any situation.
Oh, I can't override it. No, but it's
exactly.
not. This cannot be legal. This cannot be legal. And I already actually looked up some inmates' rights. I already looked up some inmates' rights, more or less, lawyers too in Florida. So worst case, if I'm not getting anywhere with them by tomorrow,
contact one of them. And it sucks so much because guess what? Guess what I want to do?
What, baby?
I just want to go back to my room, and I just want to call you on the tablet, and be laying in my bed, and then I want to get the other tablet, and I want to look at your picture, and then I want to do stuff with you.
I know,
That's what I want to do right now.
I know. I want to do the same thing.
I just really want to do really dirty, sexy things with you. Hey, isn't it nice that even despite this, like, I'm thinking about?
Yeah. You're so funny. I love that this is what you're thinking about when you're fucking stuck in there right now. And I love you for that so much. But I just, fuck, I hope you're not fucking stuck in there, man. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the stuff that I had Wendy get that she was gonna ship to you,
you have 1 minute remaining.
Hopefully she shipped that to you yesterday, baby. But there's actually maybe 2 or 3 outfits in there, 2 suits, 3 suit jackets. Yeah, 2 or 3 pants, 2 or 3 shirts, a bunch of the ties, both my pairs of shoes.
Oh my God, it's a lot, then. I'm excited to get it.
So you might need more than one body pillow. I want a couple things dressed up as me, and you could snuggle with. I didn't call directly right back because I just assumed that you were working or something. I didn't really know.
Oh no. Yeah, you're cute. No,
I'm like, well, wait a little bit, 5 minutes.
Yeah, no,
I can't wait too long either.
Call my ass right back if anything, but no, it's just like
a lot
I said,
more than I want to do to it than just that, but yeah, sure I will.
I told you that though. That sometimes when you call it, if I answer and then it cuts off, it's because I'm not. Nothing's coming through.
As long as I got you, doesn't matter what the situation is, baby. Like I said, you're my girl, and I'm real happy about everything. Don't be sorry about right now. We'll figure it out, all right? We'll make it work out.
I know. I just feel bad because I know how uncomfortable it's got to be for you right now, and that's the biggest thing. I just want you to be at least comfortable. I know your situation's not great, clearly, but at least having you comfortable makes me feel better.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So what have you been doing, though? Otherwise, what have you been doing?
I did have to catch up on a little bit of work. I had a specialist that called me just about some questions. It's hard to say, but yeah, I've been really honestly just doing that, and then I took a shower. So.
Nice. Oh, you took a shower? How was that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Was your butt all wet? Your butt was all wet.
What do you think?
Man, I just want to spank that thing while that shit's covered in water. Just one good time. One. Damn it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just relaxing, and I was trying to figure out. Nothing sounds good for dinner tonight, so I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, honestly. Nothing really sounds good because, like I said, I lose my appetite when I get not even stressed. Like I said, I don't I just want to get you out of there. So I'm trying to build up an appetite because it sounds good.
Okay. Well, now hold on. Now listen, when you make stuff to eat and whatnot, there's space and whatnot to do that in the RV.
There is. I don't really use it though.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I just go into my mom's house if anything.
Right, just easier, probably better, more space. Right, just better way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we fucking. Do you remember that one time? Remember that one time you were not that long ago. You were like 4 or 5. I'm like 5. Yeah, you're.
I know. It just keeps getting raised up higher.
Hey, it's after 5 or 6 days, 4 or 5 days, say that number again and mysteriously goes up by 1.
Yeah, I know, right? It just keeps going up by 1. I told you that I end up having to get my tubes tied or some shit. I'm going to have to get the shit tied up, so, we have to stop.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
So funny, baby. But yeah,
I love you.
You know what you should make? I love you too. You know what you should make? I don't know, like some chicken or something. You like chicken?
I do. I'm a chicken nugget girl, so I have some chicken nuggets in the freezer. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna eat my feelings tonight and do chicken nuggets and some mac and cheese.
Oh, you're doing that whole thing.
I think so, but I'm like trying to convince myself to eat healthy, but I'm also like, no, don't eat healthy tonight. Just enjoy yourself.
Tonight sounds like, yeah, eat healthy, but tonight sounds like a good chicken nugget, mac and cheese night. That sounds like a good night.
So basic. I can't. I fucking can't.
That sounds good. Yeah. Now, here's my question though. With those chicken nuggets, are you going to use any sort of dip to them, or you just eat them head up? Just eat them straight?
Oh fuck no! I need dip with it. Come on now. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Not
I am
like
crazy.
that,
I'm
though.
sorry. I'm not crazy like that. Though. I'm only crazy for you.
You know what to do.
For you.
Yeah, with those. But you know what are you gonna use? What are you gonna do?
I bought Chick-fil-A sauce. So I have Chick-fil-A sauce and some. Well, two of the Chick-fil-A sauces, I think. But I'm normally a ranch girl. Are you a ranch or blue cheese person, or neither?
Ranch, the first one, and I'm huge on it, like real big on it.
Oh, same. I'm fucking obsessed with a ranch, man.
When I dip something in there, it's not just barely dip it. I'm talking about submerged.
It's fucking drenched. Like, people question my sanity with the amount of ranch used.
You know what? And I question when I just see them barely touch it. It makes no sense to me. You have to, like...
It doesn't.
I'm
like offended by people who like just barely dip in. Like, that's disgusting. You're just like, that's raw dog and the chicken tender there. That's gross.
Man, unacceptable. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. Revolt me.
I love that you drench yours in ranch too. Great.
Yeah, no.
Another thing we have in common.
Yeah, baby, they sell like packs of ranch in here. Remember, I think I read it to you off my list the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how about I fucking come back from going to court yesterday and they throw me in here, right? I'm like, whatever. I see I got 2 big ass bags of like Canteen food, right? Well, they put them in my fucking room for me, so they're on my bed, right? And just all my new shit I ordered. Obviously, I can't fucking get it, and it sucks. So it's just over there chilling on my bed, on my fucking shit, and fucking pissed. Man.
I know. I'm just hoping we can get you out of there by tomorrow.
Hey, I had an idea though. I was thinking about the other day, and I want to know what you think.
Yeah,
about
baby.
It. All right, check this out. So what if you were to get, you know that shit called Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, now picture this though. What if, right, we were to get the Build-A-Bear, right? Now, I'm also aware that you can buy, you can get like a speaker. I think get like off Amazon or some shit. The speaker for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your bed.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think, with speakers in them.
Well, okay, but then guess what you could do? You can get the speaker, and we can get on the phone sometime when we have time, and you let me say what I want to say into it, and record it. And then you have that put there and stitched into it. So then, when we're on the phone, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear and listen.
Why are you so cute and so romantic? God, I'm so obsessed with you. You're literally the greatest person I've ever met.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I was thinking,
I have added a clip from another call from around the same initial period. Besides witnessing Jesse's mental gymnastics around a joke, we hear Jessie being glad that Wade has supposedly stopped flirting with other people. She thinks she has become his exclusive romantic interest. She perceives Wade's attention as an object of competition that she wants to win. We also hear her express relief that he has stopped actively procuring financial donations from other admirers. We listen as they discuss how to artificially age some of Wade's court attire to send for a male admirer who also donates money. Given her relatively calm acceptance of Wade's pleasing this man, this makes me wonder at what point Jessie realizes that Wade is not heterosexual. Although the beginning of a relationship is typically when people tend to be most curious about their partner simply because they don't know them that well, we see more of Wade's difficulty in truly connecting to other people beyond his here and now. He awkwardly uses body-focused activities or topics and meaningless laughter to communicate about Jesse's reality. He has nothing new from her to actively mirror, and it would never occur to him to ask her about things like her work projects, perhaps upcoming deadlines. Is she worried about anything in particular? What about that one friend she was going to have coffee with, or the new hobby she's been meaning to take up? When the conversation switches to his life, it flows much more smoothly. He lies, masks, and instrumentalizes Jesse. Of course, we don't hear every single phone call they've had, which is a limiting factor. But the ones we do have access to already reveal a clear pattern and the decline the relationship suffers from June to August of 2024. The relationship becomes less about them and more about him and his needs. We observe Wade dropping his masks, and Jessie, in response, drops her standards. We also witness the one true moment in which Wade is completely truthful with Jessie, but she doesn't realize it because she still thinks she's different in his eyes. Wade says, "Nobody has a relationship with me."
Are you eating with your family right now?
No, we already ate. They were just hanging outside. My nephew's in the pool, so I was just hanging outside with them. I just walked inside.
You were just hanging out outside by the pool? What are you wearing out there?
I
what are
have
you wearing?
on nothing great. I have on shorts and a crop top and a Yankee hat right now, and my hair is braided.
Nice. I like you with your
Yeah.
braided hair.
Yeah.
Nice with the hat on. Yeah, good. That's
nothing
good.
special. Nothing special, but you know.
Nothing. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. What are you up to?
Chilling. What are you up to? Just hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out. Just had
Nothing?
dinner. Like I said, just hanging out.
Oh, I just had dinner too. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
good. Don't ask me what it is.
I know.
Just
I
the
know.
bullshit.
You know.
Don't even ask. Don't even
Yeah.
ask. Never good.
Mhm.
It's never good.
Yeah.
It's never good. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Okay.
You're hanging out. That's,
Yeah.
That's good. You're hanging out with the fam.
Yeah.
That is good.
I wish you could be here.
Yeah. Your phone sucks dick right now. What'd you say?
Hold on. Can you hear me better?
Sure. What'd you say?
Hold on, then. Hold on. I'm trying to get on the Wi-Fi too to see if that makes it any better. But yeah, we had chicken thighs for dinner tonight, so it was good. My stepdad grilled.
Chicken bites?
Thighs. Chicken thighs.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just having a drink now.
What kind of drink do you have?
A high noon seltzer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like one of those vodka seltzers.
Yeah, how is it?
It's good. They're like some of my favorite, yeah. They're not super sweet, so it's nice. It's actually possible. Yeah.
That's good, baby. That's good. Good. I want one. Fuck. God damn it.
I want to tell you, I feel so much better knowing that you deleted everybody. I feel so much better.
Yeah, I think the only reason I'll get any PayPal money is probably because my account is posted everywhere online now. So if any money comes in, it's probably just because of that, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Wherever that 100,
you only got that one today. There's nothing else that's come through, so I'm assuming.
Well, you know what? $100 today, that's cool.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Yeah, it's like a weight off my shoulders. I feel better that you're not talking to anyone else. Is that selfish? Is that selfish of me?
You're selfish as fuck. God, I can't believe you. So selfish. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Made me feel good. Yeah, no.
I just want you all to myself, only to me. That's all.
Oh,
I don't ask for much.
You don't ask for much? Okay.
I don't
Well,
ask
then
for
that's
much
fair.
other than just you.
I'm just looking at these right now. I'm just looking at seeing how many people are trying to add me.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's a bit. No,
I'm
I think
sure.
I'm just looking. Oh, okay. But it's okay.
Are you just denying them all, or are you just leaving them there, just not answering them?
Correct.
Yeah. And I figure it's probably a lot that you'd have to delete, and it's not worth it.
And if you delete them, they just keep trying.
Oh, yeah,
Send
true.
it
I didn't
again.
think about that, too. So at least they can't keep trying if you do that.
If you leave it, they can't keep sending it. That's right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
better,
I get
right?
it. Yeah, it is better. Trust me, like I said, I feel like it gives me such relief knowing that you stopped talking to everybody.
Good. Glad, baby.
Just want my
That's
man
good.
to myself. That's all.
Wow, you're asking for so much. You are really something else. Selfish.
I know, I ask
Gosh.
for a lot. I'm very selfish.
Gosh.
Do you see my message about the jacket? Do you see my message about the jacket and the clothes?
Yeah, just now I did. And so I don't know if it needs to smell like me, though. Oh, and you taking a picture, yeah. But I don't even know if it needs to smell like me because, I mean, it's not like I wore them for very long as far as eating.
Yeah.
You know, this was a short trial. I mean, how much should it smell like? How much would it smell like me from wearing it twice?
Yeah, true. That's true.
I mean,
I've got to cut the tags off it and make it look like it's been worn. I've got to cut the tags off and make it look like it's been worn.
Yeah, you need to wear it and move your arms around a little bit. Yeah, move around a little bit, bend it, something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, hey, look, you know, we know for sure this guy said he's going to send more money at the end of the month. That's probably another $1,500, so need that. Yeah, I got to please him. Yeah, you know? Fuck it.
Yeah, I get it.
3,000 in 1 month for Mr. That's all right.
Oh, shit. Let me send you that $150 to your trust. You wanted me to send that, right?
Yeah, that would be fucking sweet, yeah. Yeah, I think I would like that.
Okay. I can only send 100 at a time, so I'm sending 100 now. Motherfucker. I fucking did that. I'll figure that out. I'll do it in a little bit here. I just have to get my credit card because I forgot I changed my billing shit. I gotta fix it. I'll get that over to you out tonight. Yeah. What are you up to now?
I don't give a fuck. Nothing chilling. Did you find out what's up with that other thing? Or not quite?
Not yet. I haven't had a second to look into it, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's going to be an option because of the documents that you have to provide. Can I ask you how you found out about it? No, I can't.
Don't worry about it. You can't, no. I'm trying to use it, though. Is that possible?
Not unless we can provide certain documents.
How are you going to do that?
I don't think I can physically do that, love. But I'm going to do some more research on it, but that's at least what I found. You're so cute.
Anywho.
I love you, laugh so much.
Love you, baby.
I'm obsessed with you.
Should I accept Kelly?
Oh, God, please
Kelly,
don't.
should I accept that?
I'm literally getting such a
Oh, my God, she's such a fucking...
I just want to keep what we have private. Like, you know what I mean? I just want us to be able to live in our own little bubble and not have to worry about it.
God, you and me both from the world. I'm trying to hide, too, from the world. So, cool, yeah. And
but everyone else is making their relationship with you very public. Everyone else is making their relationship with you very public. I don't want
I'm not talking that way. Nobody has a relationship with me. Nobody has it.
No, now they don't. I know they don't now, so I'm not worried about it. But I just meant it's nice to keep shit private between us, just me and you. Not that I ever want to hide you, but I just don't want the drama associated with it.
Oh, no, we don't.
Now that we have a feel for the general tone of the beginning of their association, let's listen to clips from August of the same year. I've tried to group them under 3 broad categories of decay or decline: communication, tasks, and intimacy. However, some points may overlap. In the first clip from the category of communication, we hear Wade being very generous with compliments when he thinks Jessie has solidified a relationship with a new, rich, and powerful attorney named Ari. When they belatedly suspect that Ari is a troll, which she had always clearly been, Jessie quickly feels the heat of Wade's scorn. People and things that serve him are wonderful. People and things that limit him are enemies or trash. Much more than a rapid decay in their general relationship, which has also happened, Jessie learns that in any conversation, Wade can quickly become demeaning and contemptuous towards her. In the third clip, when he realizes she did not download Jason Shepard's deposition, he immediately displays paranoia and gives her demotion plus substitution treatment, telling her she's not serious enough. We again note his indifference to her as a person, only tossing out perfunctory advice to eat more protein when she specifically talked about reduced sleep hours, managing his crowdfunding issues at 2:30 a.m., and combing through depositions. While I do think Jessie has demonstrated a tendency to inflate her narrative with exaggerated claims of exhaustion, extreme busyness, and loss of appetite, purely for external validation, the point is, Wade barely seems to take notice. He doesn't care about her extra need for acknowledgement. Jessie is correct in suggesting that contacting his legal counsel could logically resolve access to any lost depositions, but there will be no reasoning with Wade's immature frustration and paranoia. Both Jessie and Wade are incorrect in assuming that any of these sacrifices in time and energy will change his legal outcomes. Jessie is voluntarily locked in a nonsensical dance with a jailhouse golem. Crossing this topic is Jessie's declaration that she doesn't care anymore how he talks to other people, meaning the flirtations and sexual conversations she was so relieved he had stopped in June, or rather that he never stopped, not even in June when she first introduced herself. She has lowered her standards and shifted boundaries. To cope, she mentally rearranges herself into the general manager of his liaisons with other admirers. And since she cannot have traditional monogamy, she chooses to be his partner in bad faith against other women.
So, when I was talking with Ariel last night after you had done spreading your phone had shut off, I'm going back to my messages. I want to read them to you. So she had, like I said, she added herself so you can call her, everything. And then she just asked, she's like, is there anything else that I can do for you guys right now? And I'm like, no, I'm like, you're already doing enough. I'm like, I just thanked her and everything. But she said, and I'm looking to see, sorry, I'm looking at the message. I talked to her about how you tried to get new lawyers and that you were denied by the judge. I talked to her about calling. And then she reminded me about how you'll be able to fire them afterwards. I'm like, Wade asked me if he could fire them today, and I told him not yet. So we were joking about it. But anyway, she said though, she goes, you know, we think that he, due to all the media attention, she doesn't think you're gonna be sentenced to the death penalty due to all this media attention and how the case has so many holes in it. She doesn't think you're going to be. And then I texted her and I said, well, listen, I'm going to be honest. Wade is concerned about going to general population because with everyone he's exposing, he's concerned he's going to be a target. And she goes, oh, well, don't worry. He's going to be in protective custody due to all the media. She goes, we're going to make sure that he's in protective custody.
No.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, my God, because that's what I was kind of hoping to lead to her. Like, you need to do something to help make sure. And she goes, and I said, I was hoping that could be, listen to my messages. I said, I was hoping that would be the case. And she goes, yeah, he's entitled to protective custody because he's become a public figure. She goes, Barry can have that done easily. He's very connected. He used to be President Donald Trump's attorney. He handled his tax evasion case, but now Barry just does these types of cases. He's also the best DNA expert.
Rollins. Hey, hold on, baby.
So you're going to be in,
Hey, Ann, you want to know something else, Ann? That guy I told you about? He was Donald Trump's attorney too. And he helped him on his tax evasion case.
You calling Maniac?
Go ahead.
Were you calling Maniac?
No. Go ahead, baby.
Oh.
Go ahead.
But like I said though, so that's the good news is that I've already addressed it with her that you'll be in protective custody. So we're good. So hopefully you do get life, and then you'll get in protective custody while you're in your retrial.
Really? That's 100%.
Yep. No, she said for sure. She said yes, we will get him.
I want to let you know something though.
Yep.
I need to let you know something. The prison system is very funny. The Department of Corrections, and sometimes when you first get there and stuff like that, even if I'm supposed to go to protective custody, they fuck up and they don't put people where they're supposed to go. So we got to really make sure that that's set up in advance, like for real.
Oh, I will. I'm on top of that. You know that because I am terrified of it too. Yes. And the good news is though, these lawyers, like Barry, he's not a schmuck. Like he's not going to allow them to take advantage.
He's the fucking truth.
He is the fucking truth. He is. He's the fucking truth.
I can't believe it.
But yeah, so I already addressed that with her to make sure that was addressed ahead of time because I know that's a priority here if you get
You're phenomenal. Jesse, you're so amazing. You are, baby.
You're amazing.
You're the best.
You're amazing.
You're the best. Mm-hmm.
And I do agree with you on that, but my concerns are the fact that she has to understand if she's truly a lawyer and truly someone like this, She has to understand what our reservations are. You've had a lot of people fucking with you. Like, a lot of people fucking with you. So why?
That
why?
picture she sent you of herself, was it a live picture?
It was not a live picture, no. Yeah, it was not a live picture.
I don't know.
But like I said, Wade, my concerns are the fact.
If you guys, listen, you guys, it's up to you guys. If we fuck this up, we fuck this up. I don't know. If it's real,
We're
it's
not
real.
fucking it up. No matter what, like I said, she doesn't know anything additionally, right? Like, there's nothing else you told her that we have not already disclosed. So we've disclosed everything.
I just recognize she wants me. She fucking wants me and to herself, and she wants me to be, like she said, on Team Artie, which probably is going to make you feel jealous as fuck, but we don't even know if she's real, and I just know that she wants me, and maybe she wants to represent me because maybe it's like a fantasy of hers to fucking obtain me or something.
There's nothing wrong with that,
no
too,
idea.
but I didn't think we were asking for anything crazy just to do a video conference and make sure who she said she is, because people are fucking with you.
I don't know how to do this, then.
I don't think that's a lot to ask.
I can't make her do anything she doesn't want to do.
I get, but you also haven't spoken to Barry either, right? And she's been pushing this off for days?
I don't know, man. You guys are the one that put me in touch with this girl, man.
Well, listen, Wade, because
stress me
everything
out.
else...
Don't stress me out now.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to stress you out. I don't want her to discredit me by any means, because, I'm doing my best.
Honestly,
and I'm not trying
here's
to
what I'm saying.
right?
If she's real, I just feel like it's like this, okay? I think the world thinks I'm like the hottest guy on the planet right now, and I think maybe she has, like, if she's real, maybe she wants to sponsor me, and she's like, I don't know what she wants, dude. I'm just saying she likes me. I get it. But maybe she's some fucking trailer park fucking nobody that just likes me too. How the fuck am I supposed to know, Jesse? How do you want me to know? What am I supposed to do?
I know.
You guys.
What?
Yeah. No, nothing, man. I don't. She gave me her address too. She said it's not even listed. I didn't write it down, but she told it to me.
Okay.
It was like 14 or something.
You want me to try to reach out to her and say anything? Like, I'm not trying to piss her off anymore, but also I want her to understand where we're coming from. Like, why? Not trying to be rude by any means, but a lot of people have tried to take advantage of you. And we just want to make sure.
If you do that, you're going to piss her off and run her off.
Okay, I'm not going to.
And I'm supposed to call her right now because she just was ordering at Starbucks and she's about to go to her training session.
Why? What are you calling her back for? What are you calling her back for?
Because she wants to talk to me.
For what? About what?
Because she wants to talk to Wade. I don't know. Is she
what does
real?
she want to talk to you about, though?
Jesse, is she real?
That's what I'm saying. Why are we waiting?
Who gives a fuck? What? If she wants to talk to me. Is she real or not?
What are you guys talking about when she talks? Is it about the case?
Is she real?
I'm just trying to make sure, Wade, that you're not talking to someone who is fucking with you. That's all I'm trying to do at this point.
I'm not talking about the case. Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about, like, she likes me. That's what it is, Jesse.
Then I don't think that it's worth talking to her. That's my opinion. But I would just say, if anything, I understand. I'd rather keep this about my case and my cause. You shouldn't have to flirt with her either, like I said. And this isn't even my jealousy talking because I'm over this shit at this point. I don't really fucking care how you talk to people anymore. But still, you shouldn't have to be flirting with someone either, especially if they're going to be an attorney for you. That's a conflict of interest. And that's something that will get discredited real quick for you. And I'm not lying. Like I said, I'm not even taking it as anything else. Her girl Janetto donating her money.
She's a beast.
We're over 60,000 now with that, so we're almost at 61,000. Keep working her a little bit. The login for Fiverr. What's the login? You know I love you, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just stressed out today. Just like yesterday.
I am too. I'm sorry.
I just need a minute to relax.
I get it.
Every fucking girl wants me. I don't know what's real. I don't know who's real. I'm so sick of it. I don't know what's going on.
I know.
I'm already struggling enough. Now I gotta fucking decipher who is who. I'm fucking tired of it. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on, man. It's fucking crazy.
I'm sorry, Wade. I really am trying my best here. I don't want to lead you astray.
I don't know. You're the one talking. Why would she tell? Oh, because maybe she needed a reason, though, huh? To tell Barry why she was pulling out, huh? So she didn't look bad?
Yeah, but why?
You think?
Yeah, it's
and then he took offense to it, so he just texted straight up how it was?
Yeah, I guess so, but I just think it's weird that he didn't just say, she shared some information with me instead. Did you tell her to marry her and shit, dude? Did you tell her you wanted to marry her and shit?
She all these girls want to marry me, including her. She wants to marry me. Everybody wants, they all want it. She wants it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want it. Bro, this is
I think what we need to do right now, and this is my
fault.
recommendation.
It's not my
I think we need to continue to focus on. I know, baby. I'm not saying it's your fault. Can you do me a favor, though? Can you do me a favor? And I don't want to ask you to do this. I'm trying to push him off. Can you call Kelly and just let her know you did not block her? Because she's freaking out that you blocked her. And I'm like trying to calm them down and say, listen, this isn't the right time or place, guys. He's not blocking you. This is the jail.
All right, dude. If I get off the phone with you, you better hope it lets me call you back. Otherwise, we're done. You better really hope it lets me call you back.
I will,
Are you on my side, Jesse? Are you a friend of mine?
I am. You know I am on your side. I'm just trying to...
I don't know. I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to get a little sketched out.
You know I'm on your side. Why wouldn't I be on your side?
I don't know.
I've dedicated this to you. You know I
have no idea.
I
really don't know anymore.
on me. I'm serious about you.
I don't know. I'm feeling really unsafe.
I'm serious about you, and I'm serious about us.
I'm feeling really unsafe, and you're not making me feel any better about any of this. I don't know. I thought you were like capable. Like why are you like you're like so slow and it seems uncapable, and I'm just over here getting fucking attacked.
Hi, baby.
Hey, who did you tell that you got power of attorney over me? Who did you tell that to? Who did you tell that to?
The only person I told you was Kelly. Kelly has a bank account and needed help with it.
Now Shannon knows. Now Shannon knows, and they're asking me who has power of attorney. What have you done? Jesse, who are you? Are you who I think you are? Yeah? What do you mean, Wade?
Who you think I am?
You are who I think I am. I don't know.
Who you think I am. Okay. You know I'm exactly who I say I am. No, I've let you into my life.
Okay, well, here's the issue. Here's the fucking issue. Here's the goddamn issue. Here's the goddamn issue. Shut the fuck up. Here's the goddamn issue. Shannon fucking wants to know who the fuck's in charge of my fund lead. Then she's like, who has power of your attorney? Why the fuck is she asking me questions like that anyways? Why the fuck is Shannon telling me that you're not who you say you are? And she's scared for me.
She's seriously saying that?
Because she thinks you're scamming me.
Good morning, my love.
Well, good morning, my cheeks. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just woke up.
I know that I'm talking to you. Well, good. I think I've been up for like an hour. I think I went to bed at like 3.
Really?
Hey.
You've been up since what?
I went to bed at like 3 and I woke up at 6, yeah.
Nah.
No, yeah, I've got a lot of document research done, doing a lot of notes on a lot of the depositions. And then Fundly wasn't working at like 2:30 in the morning on a desktop, so we had to post something about it. So, but it's working now. We're good to go. Donations are still coming.
Why was it not working?
I don't know. I think it's just the website's a little bit funky sometimes. It's just the website's a little strange. So it was just that, but it was working on like mobile, and it was working on Macs, but it wasn't working on PC, so we just had to do an announcement on it. But it seems to be up and running today.
Okay.
I was trying so hard to get it shut down, and it's funny as shit. She's getting more and more pissed as more money gets put in there.
Gets put in there. And you know what's so funny too? She might also not even realize as well, just as well, that first of all it's not going to get shut down, and then second of all, the money doesn't. If it gets shut down, the money doesn't go back.
Yeah, exactly. We already got it. It's already being deposited in my account on a daily basis. Yeah.
Yeah, we already got it. You fat. So.
Yeah, you fucking stupid.
Oh hey, hey. By the way, Wendy texted me, and this is actually probably good news. But she keeps saying he may have to change it. Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh, but it's at 8 a.m. anyways, if it does happen, okay?
Okay.
August 7th.
Hold on a second, I'm going to try to my email.
Oh, Meek responded, and Tatiana. Meek said, I know that the entire deposition of Jason has disappeared. Is that true?
I haven't been able to go through it all yet, honestly. I'm still working my way through all the documents. It doesn't really happen notated what's what. You have to go through into each deposition. But there's a lot of depositions. So.
Well, we need to know if someone with Jason disappeared. That would be really good to know.
Yeah. No, I'm still going through
that would be super sketchy.
It would be.
Yeah.
That's how you feel? I'm so fucking tired.
I'm honestly so exhausted. I'm dying a little bit, but we're good.
You gotta drink some protein.
No time to sleep.
You gotta get some protein.
I know, I didn't have protein yesterday. I gotta have some protein today.
Where's your protein? Yeah, you need to get some energy.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get to the gym, but my calls are so weird today. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. Okay, so I just logged in here this morning for the depositions, and there's definitely a good amount that are gone.
Excuse me?
There are depositions missing now. There was way more before.
Oh, well, Jesse, I thought yesterday you said everything was fine. These people are crazy.
There was stuff there yesterday. Yeah.
And I thought you said that there's Meek and Tatiana are crazy, and that it wasn't really happening.
I just said I wanted to.
Now we have depositions missing. It's okay, but did you download? Hello, did you download all the depositions before they went missing?
No, I didn't get an opportunity to. Dude, there was a million of them. I have like a good portion, but it's not as easy to download on here as you think. You have to literally go into each individually.
No, dude, I'm gonna call Valerie. I think I need to speak to her.
Why?
Because I don't know if I love you, but I don't know if you're gonna handle this the right way, like with this situation right here. So I need to let Val know. Because listen, Jesse, things are going missing, and you're letting it go missing. We cannot afford to let that happen.
Okay.
I will lose my life if you don't take this as serious as like it needs to be. Like things are missing now.
You act like I'm not taking this seriously. You're more than welcome to call Val. I have no problem with that, but don't you dare tell me that I'm not taking this seriously.
Oh man, well come on, things are going missing. Yesterday you were acting like it was all fun and fine, and we were joking about it. Now it's like serious. It's actually real.
They were there last night. They were there last night, Wade. They were there last night.
Why didn't you download them last night?
I didn't get a chance to do all of them because I'm doing a million things at the same time. I will take that on me. I'll take it on me. It's not as easy to download.
Now, tell me how we're going to get Jason Shepard's deposition now. Tell me now.
Well, if I'm taking Tatiana and them have it. Don't they all have it?
Oh, Lord. Let's hope so. Let's hope they're not as crazy as we thought, and they do have it. Great.
Well, I apologize. I don't want you to think I'm not taking this seriously, because I'm taking this very seriously. You also have to understand.
Don't worry about it. It's okay, Jesse. Documents are going missing now. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Not even a big deal.
God. Don't play that. Don't play that.
When I get this new lawyer, they might not even receive those. You know why Jason Shepard's document just went missing? Because he gave a fucking detective my cell phone, and she destroyed evidence.
Mm-hmm.
This is not okay.
I agree. I know it's not okay.
You're over there chugging coffee like everything's cool. It's not okay, man.
Wait, I was up until 3 this morning doing shit.
I'm so fucking pissed right now.
Jessie frequently describes herself as fighting for Wade. She is the overworked and exhausted but loyal ride or die who started off by helping Wilson pester his lawyers about temporary punishments for his bad behavior in jail. She also helped him plan how to give his court suits a more worn appearance to sell as souvenirs to admirers. Harmless enough. But from there she graduated to managing the money from his relationship fraud and misleading crowdfunding. And in the clip we hear next, she agrees to withdraw some of these funds to give to the girlfriend of another locked-up convict named Maniac, so the money can be mysteriously used and increased in a matter of days. Jessie senses the deeper illegality in this, but doesn't explicitly object. She's quick to mention possible transfer limits and the physical distance to her bank. But at one point, her inattention escapes as a quip that she is, quote, not from the streets, unquote. The irony is prehistorically massive. She is too well-bred to be familiar with a perfectly legitimate money transfer company known and used worldwide by people of all classes. But she will mule ill-gotten funds to an unfamiliar convict's unfamiliar girlfriend so it can magically multiply in 9 days. Now, we don't have evidence of her actually carrying this out, but the point is, if Western Union is the streets, Jessie's Choices place her smack dab in the gutter.
Baby, do you still have the Western Union thing?
No, not really. I didn't really sign up for anything.
All right. Can you, because today I'm going to use some of my money to send somewhere. I'm going to do something with some of my money.
Okay.
Today,
Well, I'm going to try, but remember last time my bank account got locked up and it fucked up the PayPal.
Relax. I just need you to make a Western Union thing today on your phone, the app and stuff, figure out how it works, and that's it. We should be good, right? And I'm going to send some money
It
today.
should, but last time it was giving me errors, so I don't want you to get pissed if I have issues.
I'm not going to get pissed, but I need you to figure it out in advance. You know, whenever you get done with your meeting or whatever, that would be probably good to go ahead and try to see, get it handled.
All right, I will try. It gives me anxiety doing it, but I will try.
And when I tell you the amount that I'm sending and what I'm doing, I don't want to hear nothing, please. Just send it when I need. And I'm going to get my money back, plus some. Okay? No questions, just send it.
Okay.
All right? Please. Okay?
I'm not going to, but I just, like I said, if this shit doesn't work again, I don't want you to be pissed at me because I do everything I can on my end to get it to work. But then it flags it as fraudulent, and then my bank account fucking freezes up. So I want you to remember that my bank account freezes up.
And make the Western Union thing and link it to your bank account as soon as possible.
I know. I have tried to, Wade.
Oh, man.
The other day.
And if the app doesn't work, you can, when you leave later and go do something, you can stop at Walmart and Western Union it. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy. Okay? It's easy. One of the two ways. Okay. So I am helping out a friend who in return is going to help me back. And I'm going to get my money back in like 9 days. Plus, I'm going to get interest back on it. Okay? So I'm helping out a friend. Okay. I'm going to get interest back on it in 9 days. And it's going to be returned back with interest.
Is it Maniac again?
Don't, you're asking. Listen, yes, I'll be, yes, it's Maniac, yes.
I'm just curious.
He's my friend. Yes, I've known him for 5 years. He is my friend.
I know.
I've known him for 5 years. He is my friend. It is for him. Yes, it is.
I've never even done a Western Union before, but I'm sure they'll walk me through the process in person. I honestly might just do it in person.
Yes, that's
I got to get a notary, go to a notary today anyway. So.
There you go.
I think I'm just going to do it in person. I've never done it before, so like it fucking makes me nervous.
Oh my God. I will receive the information at 9 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in person. I think I'd feel more comfortable.
Okay.
I think it's less fucking up. Yeah. And then I can talk to them there and I can make sure that I get it done right. I told you, I'm not used to stuff like this. Never done anything like this.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second.
I'm sorry, I'm not from the streets.
Right there. Right there. Hey, I was just thinking about something. You hear me? Why the fuck do we even gotta do Western Union and shit, all this bullshit? Why the fuck when I just tell Jesse, hey Jesse, pull out the 5,000 from your shit and hand it over? We'll just motherfucking meet up, and that way she can just talk to her, man, give her that shit, man, fuck all that. She just hand it to her. Alright, because I'm on the phone with her now. Anyway, yeah, talk to her. Alright, yeah, because everything's good on my side. We got no problem. I'll just tell her, man, pull that shit straight from your bank account. This way, we don't have to hear nothing about, oh, Western Union locked the bank account, doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Nah, pull the money out, hand it to the girl. Alright.
I might have as a heads up, I might have a certain amount that I'm able to withdraw.
Hey, listen. Hello.
So I don't know if it'll work in person.
Hello?
Hi, can you?
Hey, yeah, baby.
I
baby,
said
I'm sorry. Baby, I'm so stupid. Listen. Baby, I'm so stupid. Listen, sometimes. I have to think, listen, hey, you don't have to do a Western Union, baby. Don't even worry about that, baby. I'm going to have you just pull the money from the bank account, right? And guess what? Listen, the person, his girl, she's a nurse at a hospital, right? And I'm just going to have you give it to her. That's it. Guess where she lives?
So my issue is, though, baby, you can't just, I don't have my bank unless I drive to Virginia to get the money out, which I can drive to Virginia, but I want to remind you how far away it is. I'm going to have a limit on how much. They're not just going to allow me to take out $5,000 from an ATM today. So I can do Western Union instead. I have no problem. Like I said, I'm just going to go in person because I've never done it. And I just want to make sure it's good.
Let me tell them that, okay? Let me tell them that real quick.
Okay.
Hey, man, yeah. Hey, real quick, come here, bro. Hey, my bad, bro. So I just laced up what I was thinking, and you just handed her money, but my bad. Since she just moved here, bro, her bank is still in Virginia where she's from and shit. So listen, she got a limit on the thing, so it won't let her pull 5 from the ATM because she's still working on getting her bank transferred to Florida. So no pressure, but we're gonna go forward with doing the Western Union shit, because that way she can do the 5, right? But next time, once she gets the bank down, we'll be able to start doing shit hand in hand person with the girl, right? But today we'll just go through the Western Union shit, alright? Because I just told her, she was like, yeah, that's no problem. She was like, you want me to fucking job in Virginia right now to get that 5? I'm like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, because my bank's still there. Yeah, she's like, because my bank's still there, and the ATM's not going to let her pull 5, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But she's like, but I can't do the Western Union today, even though my bank's up there, that'll work. And I'm like, all right, do that, and then once you get your... I don't know, bro. Let me ask.
Jesse, your bank in Virginia is not in Florida?
No, it's not. It's
Hold on.
literally only in Virginia.
Yo. Nah, man. Yo, the bank is called, bro. But this is no hurt, bro. We'll just do the Western Union thing today, and she's working already because she lives here now. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? So that her bank, she's going to get her bank transfer down here in just a couple of days. That's it. No pressure. But today we're doing Western Union, right? She's gonna go to the Western Union in person. You feel me? No problem. No issue. She's gonna go in person and handle that. All right. So just grab that info. Let's do it like that.
Because you have 1 minute remaining.
I looked it up, and I can only withdraw. Technically, I can only withdraw $750 daily, but they said that you can do up to $10,000 daily on signature-based transactions, which will be Western Union.
Okay. I love you.
I'm just going to go in person. I love you.
Are you getting ready?
Yeah, call me back now.
All right.
Call me back now. I love you guys. Muffin.
You want my muffins. Every time you say muffin, I think of my balls. I'm sick.
I definitely want your muffins. I definitely want your muffins.
Hey, you know what? Hey, a question, baby, is do you think listen, can you Google this? Can you Google, like, hey, can you do a Western Union to your own self? Or not?
I don't think so.
Like,
Why would
Western Union? Yeah, but let's just see. Why would you? Because then you could just pull. Well, unfortunately, you have your bank in West Virginia, so maybe our Virginia, so it might be helpful. I mean, we could still Western Union it to his girl, but his girl literally lives right around you, so it would be better if we could just get cash and hand it to her. But if not, we'll just Western Union it to her. But I just want to know, can you Western Union money to yourself? Just a simple question. I just want to know the answer to it.
It says you can. Hold on, I'm looking to see.
So that's what I think so. So that's what we'll do. And you just grab the money and give it to her. Instead of doing all that other shit. Send it, she has to go get it. She's literally lives here. She's a nurse at the hospital.
Yeah, I'm just looking, but I think so.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to give you a quick update after this.
Well, go ahead. I got to look up this after. Nah. It does say you can.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so listen, what I'm doing today is I'm going to take $5,000. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
my money. I know. Listen to what I'm saying, though. Jesse, I need you to listen. I'm going to take $5,000 today, right? You're going to give it to his girl. And in 9 days from now, I'm going to get $8,000 back. Okay? So that's what's going to happen, all right? Now, listen, also in moving forward, once I see that this is well off, as I believe that it will be for me, what we're going to do moving forward is, just so you know, right, moving forward after this, okay? This is real simple. Mm-hmm. So this is what it'll always be. You will give $11,000 sue his girl, right? This girl that I'm telling you is a nurse at the hospital. Do you understand? It'll always be the same thing, okay? Not today, but moving forward, right? I'll give her $11,000, and in 9 days, I'll get $17,000 back. So in 9 days, I'll make $6,000. That's what it's going to be. No questions. Don't have to talk about anything. Nothing. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
Around the world, there are different expectations regarding couples and partnerships. From what we heard Jessie say initially, she expected romance, emotional exclusivity, and sexual exclusivity, but she only got the first for a brief period of time, but not for lack of effort on her part. In the next clip from August of 2024, we will listen to Jessie telling Wade that his compliments make her quote-unquote wet and that praise is her quote-unquote kink. She has shifted from shyness, giggles, and euphemisms to direct and explicit speech involving a concrete reference to a physical sign of arousal. She also includes a direct pointer about her love language, which she tries to zhuzh up with the term kink, even though enjoying praise would most probably better fall into a vanilla or non-kink category. She's been paying attention to her partner and worked on meeting him halfway, which could be a very positive sign if it happened in a healthy relationship, and if the consideration were mutual, which, in her case, it is not. Two key factors will have supported this shift. The first is time. Just time to get used to the phone as a closer form of long-distance intimacy, and also the idea that their calls will never be private. Secondly, in the same month, the calls between Wade and a plethora of admirers began to continually surface on public platforms. Together with the World Wide Web, Jessie gained free and full access to Wade's style of sexual engagement. This evidence of her comparative incompatibility would have been upsetting and intolerable, given her need for distinction in Wilson's eyes. So in this call, she steps up her game, and Wade responds with a joke about Pearl, an animated octopus from Finding Nemo, a children's movie. Essentially, Wade de-eroticizes the exchange, and Jessie responds by laughing with him and calling him a name, and they agree to schedule phone sex for later. Wade uses the conjunction but to open a statement, stressing that she will need to satisfy him too, which further suggests to me ongoing static regarding incompatibility. Just on a side note, creepily enough, in the movie Wade refers to, Pearl secretes a burst of ink not because she is flattered, but as a startled response when she briefly thinks her life is at risk. You could not make up these Wade world coincidences if you were on 20 pounds of mushrooms.
You're phenomenal. Jesse, you're so amazing. You are, baby.
You're amazing.
You're the best.
You're amazing.
You're the best. God damn it. God damn. I love you.
Stop it. You're making me wet.
Fuck.
I love the praise. You know that. That's like my kink is the praise.
Do you know what you just reminded me of? You know, you just reminded me of?
Making you happy.
Again, I don't even remember. I don't remember if we said this before or not. But did we say this before? But if not, like, I'm definitely going to say no. I think we might have said it before, but if not, I'm going to say no. Remember how you said, I think we did, though, but how you said you made me wet? Didn't we say, remember you reminded me of, I think we said this, didn't you remind me of that little squid, like the one that's like, you made me eat.
Oh my God.
You
You're such an asshole. Yes,
right?
you said that before. Yes, you said that before.
Yeah, I said that before.
You made me eat. Yeah, you're making me eat. Stop it. You're making me eat. You know praise is my kink and making you happy is my kink, so stop it. So yes, I'm inking right now. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. I'd love to take care of myself, but that's going to have to wait, I know.
We will, after your thing, 9 o'clock. We will.
Okay.
You're going to take care of me too, though.
You better.
You're going to take care of me too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
For comparison, let's listen to a short clip of a conversation between Wade and Alexis. She mentions that his voice excites her, which is a much less explicit prompt, but his reaction and timing are immediate and maintain her energy.
I want to hear you growl. I love how, like, when I answer your phone call and say Wade Wilson, how deep your voice is, like, I get like,
yeah. Yeah, you like it? You sexy motherfucker. You like it, baby? You so sexy, baby. Your hair looks fucking hot. Your hair looks hot, baby. I love your hair.
Even longer.
For real, dude.
Now, Jessie may gymnastically wave away Wade's sexually explicit and affectionate exchanges with other women as him working, which would be partially true. But if Jessie is the true love of his life, fighting for his life on the outside, what would be the excuse for his no longer being excited enough to give a grr to her
Can we do the commissary order on the website?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, yes.
I want to get it over with.
Yeah, baby. Yes, of course. I want to make sure that you get your food because you need to eat your fucking food. You're big dude.
I need to eat my goddamn food.
You need to eat your goddamn food.
What size boxers do I wear? Extra large? I can't remember. 2X or extra large?
Let's look. What else?
I think I wear extra large. Wait, let me look at these boxers. Keep going. I think I just wear extra large, right? The fuck?
You're talking about your boxers?
Boxers. Extra large, that's right. Alright, let's see, what else can you give me that's healthy? Extra large.
What's in here?
2 pairs of boxers. T-shirt.
You need boxers or something?
2X T-shirt, and I need a extra large T-shirt. No, I got the boxes on my end. I'm doing it right now. That's why I was checking it out.
I love you.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Love you too, baby. Tomorrow's going to be a really good day.
Do you have to call her after this?
Yeah, I'll just call her, see what's up. Right?
Okay.
Hopefully we'll be done with it tomorrow. Hey, for real, if he doesn't have it tomorrow, I swear to God,
I know.
fucking house.
I fucking miss you, but I get it. I appreciate you taking the time out tonight. We had a lot of time together. And I love you so much. I hope you know that.
I love
more
you
than
too.
anything.
And I know that. And I've got 3 numbers set up, correct? So we're good.
Yep.
And if one gets hit, which is the first one we're on, which is the 3.
I know. I just always get nervous that you're not going to be able to call me in the morning. I get it, though. We'll be good. I love you. Are you there? Hello? Hello?
Thank you for using GTL.
When it comes to his feelings and gratification, Wilson is an immediatist due to poor development. Silences and distraction, postponing satisfaction until after business tasks, and de-erotization will be signs that he is not genuinely interested as a lover. Some of you viewers may think, well, I've been in a relationship for X period and my partner and I schedule sex. It's not an issue. In fact, it's been great. Agreed. Scheduling sex in and of itself is not inherently good or bad. It can be one of many excellent strategies for lovingly connected couples. What I am trying to say is, in Wilson's specific atypical case, these will be signs of or precursors to disinterest, and the decline in his romantic and sexual interest will correlate with an increase in disrespectful communication and the instrumentalization of his partner. It will also mean he is satisfying his urges elsewhere with 0 moral pangs. This is significant disorder for a 2 to 3 month association in which marriage is supposedly on the table. However, based on her utterances, the competitive need for distinction, which I believe motivates Jessie, will continue to anchor her voluntary and lucid choice to stay in the association. If she is losing at being his one true love, she will continue to pursue winning, but this time as his one true partner in misogyny. She will have mentally disregarded admirers like Jeanette because even though she had the power to offer more money, Wade was clearly not interested in her romantically or sexually, even calling her ugly. Vivian, on the other hand, besides stringing Wilson along with promises of money, did present much more sexual compatibility and, perhaps much worse for Jessie's esteem, maybe even had the audacity to be physically attractive. I haven't seen pictures of Vivian, but as Jessie brings up her being cuter than Vivian for no reason, It makes me wonder if perhaps she has seen some images.
God, I fucking hate Vivian so much. I would just tell you something. If you send me her Instagram, she'd again, I just fucking want to punch her face so fucking bad.
Who?
Vivian, I want to fucking punch her in the face. I'm not going to if I meet up with her tomorrow, I promise. You know I'm professional. I want the money. But I want to. I hope you know I'm going to want to fucking attack her. I'm not going to, though, because I'm an adult. But I love you, and I want the money. But fuck, I want to attack the shit out of her. I want to get the money, and I just want to fucking beat the shit out of her. How much would you hate me if I did that? I grabbed the money and then beat the shit out of her.
That'd be funny. I wouldn't care. Don't do it, though.
I'm not. I want to, though. I want to really badly. She thinks you're hers, and I just want to fucking kill her.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know.
Did Allie give a second number? Or she's not going to? Doesn't seem like she is.
Ari hasn't given me a second number yet, no. You gonna call me first thing in the morning tomorrow, too?
Yeah, of course. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Alright. So I have, I believe, as long as it's real, I mean, that you should be able to go get the money. So. You're kidding. Yeah.
What'd she say?
Because I just told her, I was like, fuck you, because you make things too complicated. Like, fuck you anyways. And then she responded, like, what? I told you it's okay. I'm like, okay. Well, sounds like a yes to me then. Good. That sounds about.
Just make sure I'm prepared and just make sure I'm prepared of who I'm supposed to be. If I pick up the money tomorrow?
You are one of my brother's girlfriends, like I told you. I'll give you some fucking fake names. I don't fucking know.
Okay. I guess I'll make sure I'm kind of ugly. I like to make sure my hair's up or something. I'm too cute to be ugly. Anyway.
Yeah, you are, baby. Let's see. I should say to her. Yeah, the problem is your car and your license plate can't put up an act. That's the problem. That can't put up an act. That's the problem.
Why is it a problem?
You don't want her to know who the fuck you are?
Well, why can't I just park my car a little bit further away from our house and walk?
That sounds sketchy as fuck. Don't be sketchy. No, just get the fucking money. Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to fucking
just park
pull
the
up.
car.
I'm going to have to fucking pull up. Yeah.
Dude, how about this? A fucking couple streets away or something, take the fucking license plate off. Jesus. Fuck. I don't fucking know. I know that sounds sketchy, but anyways, it's $200,000. We don't want her to know who you are. Figure it out, you know? I don't know. Put something over the fucking license plate. I don't know, like a piece of a bag or something. Do something. Don't let her see here's the car and the license plate. What if she looks at the license plate? It's probably not hard to remember. I could do it. I think somebody with ESE or autism could even do it. Remember a license plate number. So that's not difficult.
I can try to take off the front license plate at least.
Yeah, for sure. That one, Jesus. Yeah, because if we're going to pull in that way, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
I'll probably just drive to a couple streets away, take off the front license plate, drive over, grab the cash, put it back on, afterwards leave. Put it on, you know.
Well, for $200,000, it's worth doing all that. What's up?
Fuck yeah, I'll go. Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
While many of us in different states of irritation may have thought or said how much we would like to strike or strangle someone else, odds are that we've never done it. And double odds are that you've never said it to elicit an approving response from an incarcerated felon convicted for a brutal double murder and with a history of intimate partner mistreatment. Jessie admitted to watching the trial. So when we take her utterances within the context of Wade's violent history, the rapid and general decline in their intimacy, and Jessie's increasing competitive concern about keeping his consideration, her foray into senseless violent ideation against another woman suggests to me a deeper and even darker wretchedness within her. Thank you so much if you've made it to the end with me. I appreciate it. I know I mentioned 3 Wade Wilson mental boxes: the mother/sister, the lover, and ranch dressing, and I've only fully addressed the first and the third. After thinking a bit more, I'm not really sure how useful it will be to try to extract patterns from Wade's more sexual interactions with his other admirers. I haven't been able to establish a purpose. I'm not interested in understanding his personal preferences, for example, nor am I interested in recurring themes. And the sample of calls with male admirers is much too small to even start a basic comparison. So, to be completely honest, this is still his most boring domain to me. And also, when I have come across some of the more explicit material, I always feel a deep urge to gird my loins and take upon myself full armor. In short, it's boring and unpleasant to me. So for now, I will be moving on to a different subject and regret disappointing anyone in my doing so. However, if I do detect a new and more interesting Wade Wilson angle, I will be sure to post, okay? So friends, subscribe and share if you wish. I'm always glad to see you.